Brought to you by the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. We got 30 minutes. That's plenty of time. The early games were rained out, so there was no lineups to be made because all the games were getting rained out. But there is an afternoon slate. I want to get a few games in before I head off to Peru for the Peru Comic-Con. Peru Comic-Con. How lovely it is. It's the Peru Comic-Con. We'll try and do some head-to-heads here if we can. But first things first, Los Angeles stack. All right. Gonna have to move a little faster, unfortunately. Chris Oakey, Eddie Rosario, Hento Fiducia, Max Muncy, Teoscar Hernandez, Zion Hope. What do we got here? Muncy, Teoscar Hernandez, Eddie Rosario, Hunter Fiducia. So, in terms of, we take the top guy. We take Chris Taylor. And of course, the pitcher, Mr. Tyler Glasnow. Tyler Glasnow is scheduled to throw a live batting practice session Tuesday. Glasnow finished his first season in Los Angeles on the injured list due to a right elbow sprain, but he didn't require off-season surgery and said in November that he had fully healed from the injury. The Dodgers' decision to let him face batters in the second week of spring training supports the notion that Glasnow is back to full health, putting him on track to be available when Los Angeles opens its regular season March 18th versus the Cubs in Tokyo. Despite concluding the 2024 campaign on the shelf, the off-injured Glasnow was still able to establish career highs in starts and innings, while going 9-6 with a 3.49 ERA, 0.95 WHIP, and 168 Ks. In an effort to help preserve Glasnow and the other team's starting pitchers throughout the long season, the Dodgers are once again expected to utilize a six-man rotation in 2025. The arrangement will suppress Glasnow's counting statistics relative to other starting pitchers, coming off the board around his range in fantasy drafts. But the 6'8" right-hander should remain one of the top-performing starters on a per-inning basis. Well, fucking A right. We got no new recons on these guys, and we've read all these already. So this is your lineup for Los Angeles. Los Angeles stack. How we doing on time? 26 minutes. Cincinnati stack. Cincinnati stack. Ellie De La Cruz, Gavin Lux, Santiago Espinal, Will Banfield. We got Ellie De La Cruz. We've got Gavin Lux. And that is it. So we go to the top of the order. TJ Friedl, Tyler Stevenson, and Austin Hayes. No pitcher? Where's the pitcher? There's the pitcher. Dawson Spears, Tyler Stevenson, Gavin Lux, who's on our list. Did we read this? Start at second base? I don't know. I might not have read it yet. Gavin Lux. Reds manager Terry Francona said Tuesday that Lux will start at second base in Saturday's Cactus League game against the Guardians, then move to third base for Sunday's exhibition clash against the Brewers. Early in the day, Francona indicated he wants Matt McLain to be the team's primary second baseman. There was off-season chatter about McLain moving to center field, which suggested Lux would find a permanent home at second base. But Francona's plans for the start of Cactus League play indicate otherwise. The manager said earlier in camp that Lux will see time at all infield positions as well as outfield during spring training. He's expected to serve on the dirt for the first part of the spring schedule before the manager exposes him to the outfield. Gavin Lux. Ellie De La Cruz went 2 for 2 with the Sioux solo home runs in Saturday's split squad game against the Guardians. Not only did he homer twice, De La Cruz homered from both sides of the plate in his first Cactus League game of 2025. The 23-year-old is coming off an electric sophomore season in which he hit 25 homers with a league-leading 67 steals, and he tweaked his batting stance this winter to help address lingering swing and miss concerns. While he brings more batting average volatility than most in the first-round draftees, the counting stat upside is undeniable. Well, shit, we know who our starting fucking shortstop is. TJ Friedl. And Austin Hayes, signed to a one-year, $5 million contract Tuesday. They'll have an opportunity to earn an additional $1 million in incentives. Hayes was limited to just 85 games between the Orioles and Phillies in 2024 due to a calf strain and kidney infection, and he slashed a disappointing 255, 303, 396 when on the field. However, he had a career 751 OPS prior to last season, including a 779 OPS versus left-handers. So some level of rebound for the 29-year-old in 2025 is doable. Great American Ballpark is an ideal landing spot, although it's not clear whether the Reds intend to give Hayes regular starts against righties, in addition to lefties. There you have it, kids. Your Cincinnati stack. Moving on, Cleveland. We've got 23 minutes. You give me 23 minutes, I'll give you my balls. Ryan Rocchio, CJ Kafis, Lane Thomas, and Stephen Kwan. Joey fucking Cantillo. Brian Rocchio, we've heard that name. Rocchio. And that is out. Ugh, enough with the Captain America fucking shit. All right, take the top. Angel Martinez. Gabriel Arias. Jokensky Knoll. Austin Hedges. Joey fucking Cantillo over here. Austin, trim the goddamn hedges. Gabriel Arias started at second base and went 1 for 2 in Saturday's spring game against Cincinnati. Second base is one position battle playing out during the Guardians' spring training. Arias was given the first start of the Cactus League. He lined a slider to center field for a single in his first at-bat, and he'll be followed by others. Cleveland manager Stephen Vogt told Steve Stockmar of MLB.com on Saturday that 4 or 5 guys are in the mix. The most anticipated of the bunch may be prospect Juan Brito, who slashed 256, 365, 454, 443 with 21 homers and 13 steals in 2024 at AAA Columbus. Over the coming weeks, expect to see Brito along with Tyler Friedman, Angel Martinez, and Daniel Schneelman at the Keystone. Brian Rocchio, the Angel Martinez. Jokensky Knoll, starting job in right field. Why do I feel like we read this? We read this, yeah. He was lost. Josh Naylor was going to Arizona. We read this guy. Moving on. Well, that is your Cleveland stack. Moving on to an Arizona Diamondback stack with 21 minutes on the clock. What do we got? It is Idiarmo Vargas. So, Zach Ian. Going right to the top, Ketel Marte, Corbin Carroll, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Eugenio Suarez, Pavin Smith. Do we have any Idiarmo Vargas? We do not. No Vargas. Zach Galen. Pavin Smith, we've read already. Ketel Marte, we've read already. Suarez, is this new? We read this. Eugenio Suarez. But we'll read it again for the fuck of it. 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs in Friday's spring game against the Rockies. Suarez was one of several Arizona regulars to start the Cactus League opener. He batted cleanup and delivered a 2-run single in the third. It was a good start to spring training for Suarez, who did not hit well in last spring. Yeah, we remember this. Okay, we read that shit. Corbin Carroll started in right field and went 0 for 3 in Saturday's spring game against Colorado. Carroll was part of a contingent of Diamondbacks regulars that made their Cactus League debuts on Saturday. He'll land in right or center field depending on where Alec Thomas or Jake McCarthy wins a starting spot in the outfield. But where Carroll lands defensively is less of concern than his season-opening slump in 2024 that lingered through the first half. He eventually turned it around in the second half, posting a 919 OPS and reestablishing the reputation earned in 2023 when Carroll won the NL Rookie of the Year award. Well. Rookie of the Year, huh? Luis Gurriel Jr., we read all this. That is your Arizona stack. Moving on, how much time? 19 minutes. Seattle stack. Do it. What do we got in Seattle? I believe we just have Samad Taylor. Seattle. Oh, and Dominic Canzone. Samad Taylor, Dominic Canzone. All right, we got Gilbert. What do we got? Any Canzone? Shelton, Rivas, Mastrobuni, Tellez, Haniga, Cal Raleigh. All right, 5 fresh legs. Victor Robles, Dylan Moore, Cal Raleigh, Mitch Haniga, Rowdy Tellez. Any new recon? Have we read about Logan Gilbert yet? Doesn't matter. Cal Raleigh, Rowdy Tellez. signed to a minor league deal with the Mariners on Thursday that includes an invitation to spring training. Tellez had a disappointing 2024 season with the Pirates as he posted a .691 OPS across 421 plate appearances. His second consecutive campaign with an OPS under 700. He fits on Seattle's roster. It is unclear that given both he and Luke Rowley bat from the left side, though Tellez could also see some at-bats at designated hitter if he manages to crack the roster. Ay, ay, ay. Dylan Moore, Victor Robles, Mitch Haniger. That is your Seattle stack. Moving on, Milwaukee stack, 18 minutes on the clock. Do it. Do it, do it, do it until you say screw it. Vinny Capra is our only Brewer so far. So we got Chad Patrick. Is Vinny Capra playing? He is not. Top 5. Jackson Chorio, Brian Turang, William Contreras, Garrett Mitchell, and Reese the Beast Hoskins. Chad Patrick. We read this. I don't think we've read this out loud yet. William Contreras signed a 1-year, $6 million contract with the Brewers on Friday to avoid arbitration. The new deal also includes a $12 million club option for 2026. Contreras set new career highs last year with 23 homers and 92 RBIs, while slashing .281, .365, .466 across 679 regular season game plate appearances. The two-time All-Star is expected to continue serving as Milwaukee's everyday catcher in 2025, though he may occasionally move into the DH spot to get Eric Hasse some reps behind the dish. Oh, yeah, well, he's the man. All right. Bryce Terang, Jackson Chorio, Garrett Mitchell, and Reese the Beast. That is your Minnesota stack. Moving on, Chicago Cubs stack, 16 minutes on the clock. And I don't believe we have a San Diego stack. Looks like San Diego is not playing. Or they're just not putting in a lineup card. We got Justin Steele. We got one of our first pitchers. Gage Workman, Kevin Alcantara, Michael Busch, Miguel Amaya, Vidan Brujan. Oh, shit, okay. So San Diego put their lineup in. God bless. Look at that shit. San Diego got the lineup in. Fucking A. Fucking A right, guys. So proud of you. All right, let's do this. Matt Boyd, Michael Busch, Miguel Amaya, Gage Workman, Kevin Alcantara. Did Triantos get on that list or no? No. So we got a lot of Cubs all showing up, ladies and gentlemen. And let's just go right to the top with Mr. Nicky Lopez. Matthew Boyd. Nothing. Miguel Amaya. Is this new? No, we read this. Settle for a smaller role behind the plate. Mike Busch. Went 2 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs in Saturday's Cactus League game against the White Sox. Busch is now 4 for 6 overall through 2 spring training appearances with 3 RBI. The 27-year-old is entrenched as Chicago's top option at first base, though the recent addition of Justin Turner gives the Cubs a veteran alternative. The two could work in a platoon to start the year with lefty hitting Busch serving on the strong side. But a prolonged slump by either player could swing playing time more in the opposite direction. Head for the mountain. We've read about Nicky, Gage, Alcantara. This is all old news to us. That is your Cub stack. Ooh, the Cub stack is deep. All right, let's do this. Refresh. You gotta just refresh, refresh, refresh. This is your San Diego stack. What do we got left on the clock here? 14 minutes. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right. Gavin Sheets and Manny Machado. So Randy Velasquez. We got Manny. There's Macho Manny. Where is Gavin Sheets? No Gavin Sheets today, so we go with the top 5. Igor Rosario, Xander Bogaerts, Jackson Merrill, Uli Gurriel. Have you read all these boys yet? Randy Vasquez. Gurriel. We read about Gurriel yet? The Padres signed Gurriel to a minor league contract Monday that includes an invitation to spring training. Gurriel will make $1.25 million if he's in the majors, with an addition. Yeah, I read this. Rosario. This is a different Rosario. This is Eguy Rosario. Machado, Bogarts, Merrill. We read all these dudes. So Machado's the only one from this one where we want in here. All right, let's get to the All-Star team. Then we're going to put all these guys in head-to-head games. We got time, right? 13 minutes. Let's do this right. Clear. All right, in terms of pitchers, our best reports belong to Tyler Glasnow. He's our number one pitcher, except if we're going against him. Do we have any other reports here? Who else got a story? Theo Vasquez, Spires. None of these guys got stories. So we go with the Cubs pitcher. Cubs and Dodgers are the teams that it looks to be like the fucking most hardcore teams this year. So that's what we're going to roll. Cubs, Dodgers. Glasnow first, Boyd second. So Glasnow's already here, Boyd. In the Cincinnati game, of course, we don't take Glasnow, we take Boyd. Cantillo and Glasnow. Galen and Glasnow. Gilbert, Glasnow. Patrick, Glasnow. Get out of here. Boyd, Glasnow. Vasquez, Glasnow. All right, as for catches, Diaz, Hedges, Trevino, Herrera, Contreras. Nobody's. Oh, Miguel Amaya. There he is. Guy's been on the list already. In terms of first base, we got Tellez, Gurriel, Manzardo, Bush. I think Bush is our guy, yes. So, Amaya at catcher, Michael Bush at first base. Stevenson and Bush. Hedges and Bush. Amaya. Third, both positions are covered. First base, Bush. Covered. Catcher would be Miguel Amaya. Here again. Second base. We got Muncy's our top guy so far. Gavin Lux is also in the mix, but Muncy's batting higher. Arias, Terang, McLean, Triantos, Lopez, Bote. So it comes down to basically Max Muncy and Gavin Lux. Got nothing new on Gavin Lux other than he's playing for a fucking job and he's getting kind of usurped by Matt McLean. So we're going Muncy. Third base, and that's pretty easy. We're going Manny fucking Machado. But we also got Gage Workman, but Gage Workman can play the outfield. So, Muncy and Machado. Oh, this one's easy. This is fucking Ellie De La Cruz right here. We ain't taking anybody else at shortstop. Oscar Hernandez, Rosario, they're all fucking here. That's a solid goddamn team right there. Let's get them all in first, and then we're going to put them in some head-to-heads. Got to play for more than a fucking dollar game today. We got 10 minutes on the clock. Let's do this shit. Machado. Machado. Shortstop, we know we're not even looking. Ellie De La Cruz. As for the outfield, Mr. Teoscar Hernandez, get that shit in. Loosh LaRouche. All right. Machado and Ellie and Teoscar. Smash, mash, bash right there. That game is in. All right. Machado, De La Cruz, in. Nine minutes. Machado, De La Cruz, Teoscar. Teoscar. We'll come back to that. Obviously, De La Cruz, then Teoscar. Who else do we like in this outfit today? Hayes, Gurriel. Who else came up? Gage Workman. Go Workman and then Alcantara. Lineup is in. 8 minutes to go. Gage Workman. Mr. Gage Workman. Oh, I put in Garrett Mitchell. Fuck me in the ass. Ah, god damn it. To fix that in post. Gage Workman. We got to fix that here, which we'll do now. Alrighty. Give me the Garrett Mitchell lineup really quick. That's the Will Contreras once he stays there, but he's coming out over here. Boom. Gage Workman. All right. We got to load these head-to-heads up. Oh, we still have time. Looking for a good head-to-head or a single game or something to put this fucker in. Any good head-to-heads. So you win a $1.80. Why don't you win the full $2? What if you want a fucking double up? We want a guaranteed double up. Multipliers. There. Oh, you cunts. Yeah, because we're too close to fucking tip off here. Let's get some satellites and qualifiers then. Hmm. Let's pick the good lineups. I feel they're all pretty good lineups. But who do we like the most? Well, this is the Dodger one. I always take the Dodger one. Play for an opening day ticket. There you go. Now you should have done head-to-heads. All right, we'll do head-to-heads after. This is the Arizona lineup. Put this in a head-to-head. Boom, there you go. This is the Seattle one. Toss it into a head-to-head if Seattle somehow comes through today. We missed out on the multiplier, so we got to do some head-to-heads action. This is the Milwaukee Brewer stacks. This is the Cubs one. Oh, well, yeah. Cubbies. Let's go after the oh, cunt. I'm gonna use the Cubs to go after that fucking best ball ticket. Fuck it. I shouldn't be doing that. I should just be going into. I should just be doing head-to-heads. We'll get there. We'll get our discipline going when we get back. Got 4 minutes. Fuck it. This is one of our all-star teams. Yeah. This should have been in the head-to-head. Anything good here? Single entry, payoff pitch, spring training. Should we just say fuck it and do it? Hmm. Oh god, I just did it. I just spent $27 like a schmuck. It's the Cubs. What we got left here? We got 3 teams left. We got 3 minutes. This is the Padres one. Let's do it. Two lineups left. Two lineups left. This one is the Reds lineup. Maybe we should leave this one alone. No, but it's got Ellie De La Cruz in it. Maybe he comes through. Head-to-head situation. Fuck it. Two minutes on the clock. Our last entry. Say fuck it one more time. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your afternoon slate. Let fate and fate decide your fortune. If you should win, blow your money right here. I need another $1,507 for the life I am accustomed to. Peace.